Hi Courtney, it's me, Maria. Hopefully I get through this. This is my third time doing it, but okay. So, I'm here today to review Marauders-And-Lily-I-Love, of reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay. Um, Now, the reason I chose this one is because it is an extremely well done version of an extremely overdone plot. Um, Now, it is a Harry Potter fanfiction, and the concept behind it is the basic concept that's been used so many times and failed so many times, of the Marauders and Lily in the past read the Harry Potter books of the future. And those stories are hit and miss, I find. They're either good or they're really bad. And I think this is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite, of this category. Marauders-And-Lily-I-Love did a really good job of making it so that the plot line was not just the Harry Potter plot line, and it wasn't just a lame attempt to get Lily and James together, which, so many people do, Courtney. You have no idea. So, what this person did was, first of all, one of the ways that it's a bit unique or different is that it's set when the Marauders and Lily are about 20 to 21, around that age. Harry Potter is born. Lily and James are already married. And so there's a nice, there's a nice gap, and you can see how they'd be like, this is a book about Harry Potter's just a baby. It connects them a bit more, rather than, oh look, there's a book called Harry Potter, it must be your future son. And you're like, what? Why would you think it's the future son? It makes sense if the future son is already born, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about people. Anyway, so it's set then, and there's also another pairing. Now, this might throw some people off. I know that some people are not a fan of this. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I'm kind of in the middle, neutral. There is a slash pairing. They've put Remus and Sirius together. So, if someone's not into that, then they might not want to read it. I think it's done very, very lightly, very tastefully. I don't think anyone should have a problem with it, but you know me, I'm very pro everything. So, yeah. Anyways, so just throwing that there is a slash pairing, but I think that people should read it anyways because it is great. And if you love slash, then no, there you go, added bonus. So there's all that set up. It is completed, so they did the full Prisoner of Azkaban story and the reading of it, and you can imagine that the plot is really, really interesting when you add in the dynamic of the relationship aspect of it, because in Prisoner of Azkaban, Remus and Sirius obviously Remus thinks that Sirius is the traitor. Sirius at one point thought that Remus was the traitor. So in this kind of AU world, that if they had been together before that, can you imagine them being together and reading that in the future that's what happened to them? So it was really good, and it was a nice dynamic to throw in, a nice little thing. Another thing that I absolutely loved about this was that they did not guess the ending. There was no on the second chapter, oh, you know what, I bet you weren't a traitor, and I bet that it was Peter Pettigrew, and I bet he framed you, and no, there's none of that, because that's stupid. Anyways, I hate it when people guess the ending of a book, right? Way early. It's okay if it's second last chapter, third last chapter, okay, most of the story's done, yeah, they might be able to see where it's heading, but not second chapter in. It's insane. No one's that smart. Anyways, I thought someone was coming in. We're good. And then the other thing I love about it is not only do they not know the ending of the book right away, they don't necessarily know all the characters in the story. I have read so many fan fictions where, one person will be mentioned and all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, I know them through this arcane reference. And you're like, what? What? You cannot know everyone in the wizarding world. Maybe it's because I'm bad with names. I get really annoyed with people that know, like, everyone, because I'm like, how do you do that? That's not possible. Not possible. Anyways. Marauders-And-Lily does not do that. And it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it for a good laugh. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, like I said, it's been on my favorites for a while now from, my other point of view. And yeah, I would give this story 2 thumbs up. And I would say that even if you have not read Harry Potter, if you're one of the, the 2% of the population that hasn't, I would still give it 2 thumbs up, just because you don't really need to have any background in it, because you get to read the story, J.K. Rowling's story of Harry Potter at the same time as reading this other fan fiction. So, like I said, 2 thumbs up. Go read it. It's a lot of fun. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll have a good time. So, that's my last fanfiction review of the week, and I'll be getting on to your challenge that you proposed to me, and I hope you're working on yours. So that's everything. See you later, Courtney. Bye.